everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie with Natalie's Closet. I swear it feels like forever since I've talked to you guys, and it's only been since Friday. I hope you enjoyed Monday's video, which were Miley's antics. She was very excited to be in the spotlight, and hope you guys enjoyed watching her play. And she's looking forward to having future appearances as well. I do want to give a big welcome to all of our new subscribers. We have had several since last week. I hope you're enjoying your time here and that you are liking all the videos that are out there. And of course, welcome back to all of our friends that have been part of the channel since the beginning. Thank you so much. Well, since the beginning and on, but thank you so much for all of your continued support. It really does mean a lot to me. Today I'm going to be going over some WIPs that I started in the last few days. I don't have any finished objects. Well, I do. They're almost finished objects. Guess what? They just don't have this end sewed in. And these particular ones have very long ends because I feel it needs to be worked in a lot more because it's going to be used a lot more. But I'll show those to you in just a minute. I really wish I could just hire someone to come in and sew my ends. I mean, that would be awesome. I would so be happy with that. But that's just not a smart business move, at least at this stage of the game. Who knows? Someday maybe I'll be able to do that. But I will go over a few things that I have started, and I think that's going to be basically it. I did want to show you guys something. Our dog park here, it's a county park, and a lot of us are regulars. We come, we all come, if not daily, at least a few times a week. And every year they do, well, the last few years they've been doing a calendar, and they sell tickets that you could purchase, and then they go into a drawing, and then whoever gets picked, your dog gets to be in the calendar. And I didn't even purchase that many tickets, but evidently I was the highest purchaser of tickets. Is that the right way of saying it? But anyway, you know what I'm saying. I got 7 tickets, but I really wanted Miley to be in the calendar. And I didn't know how it worked. Did everybody end up getting in it? Or, I wasn't sure. And they do, several pictures of dogs per month so that they can get as many dogs in as possible. But they made a new thing for this year that the two people that purchase the most tickets get their dog on the cover. And I didn't know that. I got a separate email letting me know that Miley gets to be on the cover. So of course I was thrilled and excited, and of course I was buying a calendar. But isn't that a cool picture? There she is, my Miley. And she's also in March. I spoke to the committee member that was in charge of this, and I was like, do you know what month she's going to be in? And I mentioned the month of my birthday, the month of her birthday, and the month of my mom's birthday, and she ended up putting her in March. So I was so excited, which is my birthday month. And there she is again. Isn't she awesome? Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you because, of course, I'm a proud mama, and had to show that off. But sorry, it should have been that way so that you could see her again. Okay, so that is that. And of course, as you've noticed, I have some decorations up on the screen behind me. For some reason, they're not centering right, even though the screen is basically centered. But yeah, there's going to be something to do with that. But let's get on with the WIPs and go from there. So the first one is actually a commissioned piece. This is by the same person that is getting the lotus flower blanket ordered this, and she told me she doesn't mind me showing it on my videos. And it's not as far along as I would like, but it's a very quick pattern. It's a Cakes and Candles by Krista at the Secret Yarnery, and it's working up really nicely. But this is so far what I have of the shawl. Yes, Catherine, I know I didn't get very far on it since the last time you saw it, but just so you can see kind of the stitch definition better. I hope it's coming out well. But this is Krista's Cakes and Candles pattern. I've done several blankets. The baby doll blanket that was a finished object last week is the same stitch, and I love the stitch. It looks beautiful and it works up so quickly. So this I should have done. I could probably finish it tonight or maybe in the next couple of days, since I do work tomorrow and Friday. But that is one work in progress. The next one, if you remember the kaleidoscope yarn that I mentioned, that I saw a pattern by Hooked by Robin that instantly made me think of this yarn. Well, I started working it up. I love the pattern, but I didn't think that the stitch was the right one for this yarn. It just wasn't, it didn't do it justice. The yarn didn't do the pattern justice, and the pattern didn't do the yarn justice. So I was thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, what other pattern do I want to do? I didn't want to do another Cakes and Candles blanket. I was thinking about the Granny Stitch, the Drunken Granny Stitch, also by Krista. And I'll leave the pattern for the Cakes and Candles, or the link to the pattern, or the tutorial in the description box below. But I ended up choosing the corner to corner stitch, which happens to be a pattern or tutorial on Krista's page as well. So I'll link that in the description box also. But it's the first corner to corner I've ever made, and I am absolutely loving it. And I just started it last night, but so far this is how it's coming out. So that's the first corner. I'm not sure how large I'm gonna go. I may do a stroller blanket, but then again, I may go ahead and do a full-size blanket. It depends, because I have 3 skeins of this kaleidoscope, which, remember how awesome. I mean, actually the lighting isn't really doing it as much justice as it normally does, but I only have 3 skeins of this, and there's 442 yards. So I mean, I have plenty of yarn, so I may go ahead and do a rectangular one. I was wanting to do a square, but I think I may go ahead and stretch it. I haven't decided yet, but I just really love this. I mean, the corner to corner stitch is awesome. It's fast, and really, really like it. And I love the way it's working up, and I love the colorway. It's just really awesome. And then the WIPs that are almost finished objects, because all they need are the ends sewed in, are some hair scrunchies. And I forget the yarn. I thought I had the yarn with me. I want to say it's a Deborah Norville yarn. Don't quote me on that, but it's 78%. Yeah, 78% cotton, 22% silk, and the pattern on the skein is for a hat. But I really love the colorways, and I liked that I wasn't going to have to combine colors or do like 2 or 3 different strands with different colors. So I went ahead, and this is one of the colorways. And when I say long tails, I mean long tails. But I really like to work scrunchy tails in really well backwards and forwards, because I mean they're constantly being stretched, and you don't want the tails to come out. So this is the other color. And then this is the third one, and I think it's my favorite personally. Sorry, my nose is itching all of a sudden. So that's my almost finished object, but I do need to sew in the ends. I'll probably do that either tonight or tomorrow, but I only got like 9 of these out right now. And this pattern, really easy. It's actually, it was Hooked by Robin did it, but it's just double crochets all the way around until you fit in enough to be, have the ruffle in it. But it's just double crochets. That's it. Really simple. I just wanted something simple and fast, and that's what I kept asking you guys for, were ideas on simple and fast patterns, and that can't be faster. I mean, I think it took me maybe 5 minutes to finish one. I mean, think about that. I could like pump them out like I'm a robot basically. And then I think the last WIP that I have, oh my goodness, I forgot. No, I did write it down. It's by Fiber Spider. Now, I was going to do a different pattern that he had for a shawl with my Halloween yarn, but this one came out recently. I don't know how it's pronounced. It's the Bruges or Bruges shawl, B-R-U-G-E-S shawl. I'll put the description or the link to the tutorial in the description box below. But the only thing is I know how many yards he said he used, but I'm really looking basically for a shawlette. I told you guys I'm always hot and sweating, so I didn't want anything heavy, or I wanted it loose, and I'd rather have a shawlette where it's laying around my neck. I can tie it right here, but it's only like through here, not over my shoulders. Or I could flip it where I have the diamond up here and then tie it and hide the ends underneath the front. But I don't know, this pattern is really awesome. You guys have to check it out. I love his patterns, but I don't know if I'll have enough of only the one yarn, and I may stop it early enough, because I think his shawl, he didn't have the dimensions on it, but I think it's a full shawl. So if I'm able to leave out the top, if you check it out, you'll understand what I'm talking about, but it kind of like goes around like this. And so if I can leave out maybe the top, arm, I mean, it's not, I don't know how to describe it. Check it out and you'll know what I'm talking about. But if I can leave out one of the rows, then hopefully I'll have enough of this yarn, because it's really complicated to try. These were the yarns right here. Remember, those were the sparkle Halloween yarns that I was asking everybody for simple or lightweight patterns. But it's been really difficult to try to work this one in where it works well. It's not the type of, for me personally, I don't think it's the type of pattern that looks good with that kind of it literally is like a zigzag like this. And it, to me, unless it's naturally changing colors, whether self-striping or something like that, or an ombre effect, it didn't look like it was working right. And with the magic knot, I've never done, I've tried to do magic knot a while ago, but I need to try it again. But with the magic knot, to me, it's not a precise color change. I mean, you can try to make it so that it'll end, the new one will start where you're wanting it to start, but it may be off. And this is a soft yarn and not slippery really, but it is a little, so I don't know. But so far, this is the bottom of it. I'm trying to think which way is going to be best to show you. But this is, actually, I guess it would be this way. This is the bottom of it, and then this is where it's starting. Now there's going to be another U-turn, as he calls it. Like this was a U-turn. There's going to be another U-turn, and then it's going to have this straightaway. It's going to U-turn, and then there's going to be a straightaway this way. And in between, there's going to be like a lacy connection between these parts. And so it's going to U-turn and then come around this way, and then it goes back around longer and then longer and then longer with the lacy connections in the center. I'm trying to see if maybe the lacy connections I'll be able to somehow do in this color, but if not, I'm totally fine with it just being this color. I mean, look at how awesome that's this hank, or this cake. I mean, look at how awesome it looks worked up. I mean, that is just so cool. So I don't know if you can actually see the sparkle. Yeah, I think you can see it a little bit. But this I cannot wait to finish, and I started it even though I have other projects I should be starting and or working on, because I wanted to make sure to get it done before Halloween. Because, I mean, I would have no problem wearing these colors any time of year, honestly, but I would like to do it before Halloween. So that is my last WIP. There's not many this week, and they're not far along, because just it was kind of a busy week, or weekend also, excuse me. Because I had a lot of fun with my mom celebrating for her birthday this weekend, and so wasn't working on stuff as much. Next week, hopefully these will be a little bit further along so that I can show you a little bit more and or completed. Knock on wood, that would be awesome. So that is basically all I had for today. I'm just checking my desk to see if there's anything else that I forgot, but that's basically all I have this week for new WIPs, and I haven't really worked on any of my other WIPs that I've shown the last 2 weeks. So there was no reason I'm bringing those up. But as far as the backdrop is concerned, I'm wanting to start a subscriber of the week. And it's going to be, for the month of October, it's going to be something to do with my Halloween decorations on the screen. And the way I'm going to do it is I put out 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So the first person to comment in the comment section below who notices one thing that's different on the decorations on the screen will be the subscriber of the week. Now, it's not going to be anything big, not yarn or anything. It's just going to be something that fits into either a letter envelope or a card envelope or even a small padded envelope. But I need to be smart when it comes to shipping because shipping is expensive. I don't mind doing it. I just don't, I want to just be smart about it so that I can do more things if I choose to. And this is just something that I want to do for the subscribers. Really, you guys are my friends. I feel you're my friends, but this is something I want to do for my friends who are regularly supporting me and regularly supporting the channel and are watching the videos and are taking the time out to do so. And it may not, maybe this isn't going to be fun for you. I don't know. Like I said, it's just going to be something small, maybe until I get personalized stickers and or postcards. Those of you who know Krista know what I'm talking about. Until I do something like that, it may just be a sheet of really pretty or sparkly stickers, or maybe, oh, there is one more WIP. Well, no, this is a finished object. I think I mentioned in one of my videos, and the only reason it came up is because not this particular one, but similar ones may be something I will include to the winner of the subscriber of the week. But I decided to start making some stitch markers, and this is my very first stitch marker that I made. The little shoe has crystals on it. I don't know if you can see it. Has crystals on it, and then these are Swarovski crystals. And I just thought that was really cute. When I saw the shoe, I was like, oh my goodness, that is just too stop moving. It's just too adorable. And I have several other charms that have crystals on them as well, and that'll have matching crystals on the pin. It won't be those necessarily that would be in the giveaway. It would be maybe a different kind that I've made, but like I said, it's just gonna be something small as a thank you to the people who are taking the time to support the channel. And hopefully you'll have fun with this. I hope it's something that will get you excited. I mean, I know it's not something big, but it's still something. You could get something. And like I said, it's going to be the first person that notices something different on the screen. So, but don't just assume, like if I put out my video on Monday and then Wednesday something is different, that doesn't mean anything, because on Friday it may be the same as Wednesday or it may be the same as Monday. You never know. And whoever the first person is that says, not just a spider, they'd have to say a black spider. You need to give a description of whatever it is that you think has changed. So it could be on Monday, it could be on Wednesday, it could be on Friday, it could be any of the days. So you'll have to pay attention to the videos to see what it is that's different. And as soon as, it could be, on Monday, well, you'll have to play it by ear. So just make sure you pay attention to the back if you're interested in taking part in this and being announced as the subscriber of the week. And just make sure to check it out. Now this week it's only going to be Wednesday and Friday, since Monday there wasn't a video. There wasn't a chat video. But so on Friday you guys would notice what is different, and the first person who notices what exactly and gives the description of what it is that has changed will be announced on Monday. So every Monday, I will announce the subscriber of the week from the previous week's comments on what difference was on my screen. Hopefully that made sense. If you have any questions or need clarification, ask me in the comment section below, and I will definitely help you out with that. But again, I hope you guys have fun with this. I hope it's something that you'll enjoy. It's just something a little bit extra that I want to do for my regular friends and viewers, because, you know, I know with giveaways, there are a lot of people out there that simply subscribe to a channel to get into the giveaway and then they're out, and that's unfair for the creator of the channel as well as the people that are subscribed to the channel that take part regularly in it. It's not fair, but it happens, and unfortunately there's no way of stopping it other than not doing giveaways anymore, which, I mean, what fun is that? By the way, we're slowly inching up to that 500 mark. Before I started this video, we were at 321. So thank you everyone. Again, you guys are awesome. If you like this video, I hope you'll share it, or if you any of my videos, I hope you are willing to share it to your friends, family, or some of your Facebook groups if they allow it. That'd be awesome, because, you know, the more people we can have join the community, the better, because, you know, there's so many things that we can all learn. I know there are a ton of our channels out there, but we all do something a little bit different. So if you're willing to share, I would appreciate it. And I thank you to everybody who does share it. And if you like this video, if you can give it a thumbs up, that would be awesome. And comment in the comment section below if you have any questions, suggestions, ideas, requests. Oh, and by the way, I ordered a new piece. It's not really a tripod, but something to be able to try to do, you know, when I do reviews on yarns, for you to see my hands actually working it up. That should be here on Friday, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It may not be in time for Friday's video, but it will be for something next week. So look forward to that. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel and the subscribe button is red down below, make sure to go ahead and hit that, as well as a notification bell next to that, so that you can get notified whenever I put out videos. Thank you again, everyone, so very much for all of your support. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and I love all of your comments and reading all of them, and I try to respond to all of them. There may be one or two that I miss. I hope I don't, but it's nothing personal. It's just something I may have missed. But thank you so much, everyone, again, and I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.